Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is, if you guys are a returning subscriber, you guys will know here just a couple of days ago I did post a video on the channel talking about some Modern Warfare info, where there was some talk about where the campaign is going to be getting some tweaks. There's going to be some changes, because originally the campaign was supposed to have real life instances and basically stuff that happened in real life put into the campaign. It's almost going to be in a way like how World War II was portrayed, how it was showing the history of World War II. Modern Warfare is going to be kind of doing the same thing with US history and wars and battles and stuff like that. Now, there was some gruesome, I guess you could say, missions that were had to be pulled out of the campaign, and even some stuff that needed to be censored. We did originally talked about some of the stuff that was kind of in the working of going to be happening. Today there was an article dropped where it's talking about that the campaign is going to be getting censored a bit, and there's going to be some stuff being pulled out, and we're going to be covering all that in today's video. So before I go any further, please remember, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you guys enjoy Call of Duty content, whether it be staying up to date with updates for the Black Ops 4, staying up to date with DLC weapons, game modes, staying up to date with patch notes, or just staying up to date with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, staying up to date with everything Modern Warfare related whenever it comes to new info like we're doing today, all you guys gotta do is subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you guys will never miss a thing. And also drop a like if you guys going to enjoy. And without further ado, let's get straight into things. Now, if you guys have not seen the video that I am talking about that I've made previously, I'll leave an annotation in the top right part of the screen so you guys can check out the video. But moving on here, if you guys want to read the articles, you guys can do so. The links are going to be down in the description, down where it says info. So if you guys want to read the articles for yourself, you guys can do so. Or if you guys want to just listen along as I read them, you guys can do that as well. Now, it starts off here by saying Modern Warfare director responds to claims about the censoring of the campaign. Call of Duty Modern Warfare's narrative director has responded to the suggestions that Infinity Ward have caved in the media pressure already. Now, they are following reports that the developer was removing lines of dialogue from the campaign. On June 11th, Kotaku reported that, according to a developer at a private E3 showcase on Modern Warfare, a line in which was deemed too discomforting would be removed from the final product. The particular line is delivered by a Russian soldier who apparently considers handing over a young girl he has captured to his commanding officer because he likes the young one. Now, in a way, this is kind of something that needs to be pulled out of the game, and it's just not something that I feel people are going to be feeling comfortable with. It's going to be a weird topic to have inside of Modern Warfare. In my personal opinion, it's kind of one of those things where, do you leave it in? Do you not leave it in? Let me know in the comments what you guys think on that one. But it says here, Kotaku were apparently told that this line would be cut from the game, as it had already takes place in a harrowing scene, even though without the implication of the sexual pedophilic peril. Now, news that Infinity Ward were removing even a single line of dialogue did not sit well with fans, though, who feared that the developer may have been toning down the more adult themes to avoid criticism and controversy. Now, narrative director Taylor Kurowski has dismissed to this suggestion, however, stating plainly, "We would never censor the game. These are rumors, not true." Now, in another response, Kurowski explained that although changes will be made between now and launch, these are not moves to appease critics or avoid controversy, but only to further their vision of the game from a purely creative standpoint. Now, YouTubers and press who saw the game early at Infinity Ward Studios all said that the two missions they were shown were more violent and more visceral than anything they'd seen in COD before. So right now, what all these COD YouTubers and everybody is saying, that it was actually invited out to Infinity Ward Studios. This campaign is going to be one of the most gruesome, extreme, over-the-top campaigns in Call of Duty history. Now, the game also draws inspiration from Modern Warfare 2's No Russian mission, undoubtedly the most controversial level in the series' history, where the player is put in the shoes of a mass murderer killing country's innocent civilians in a Moscow airport. Now, we will have to wait until October 25th when the new Modern Warfare releases to see if this particular line of dialogue does in fact make the final cut, and if Infinity Ward has to be toned down in the other areas too. Now, moving on here to the second article, so if you guys are reading along and want to go ahead and head on over to the second link underneath where it says info, you guys can do that now. But it goes on to say Infinity Ward Studio Narrative Director Taylor Kurowski has responded to the claims that developers are removing one of the Modern Warfare's mission before the game's release. Now, a report on Tuesday, June 11th, suggested that the studio were still undecided about how disturbing the game would be, prompting fans and media outlets to speculate that Infinity Ward were going to censor parts of the game. After shutting down those claims, Kurowski has now been forced to address a rumor that suggested one of the game's missions was being cut entirely, confirming that it wasn't going to be the case. Now, on June 16th, a confused Call of Duty fan asked Kurowski about the rumored censorship before asking if a specific mission, which is set to be in London, will be removed from Modern Warfare. Now, it says here, and I quote, "I'm so confused about all the censoring," wrote the disgruntled fan on Twitter. "Are you taking out that one mission in London?" The narrative director's response was straightforward and likely pleasing for Call of Duty fans, confirming that it would never happen. Now, Kurowski has attempted to appease concerned COD fans in the past, explaining that the original report made it seem like they were making sweeping changes to the game in an attempt to rein in the violent nature, while they were actually just refining their vision as the release date draws closer. Now, those who had the opportunity to play two of the upcoming game's missions have claimed it was likely the most controversial campaign ever released by Infinity Ward. Now, even surpassing the Modern Warfare 2 storyline, which included the No Russian mission. No Russian was deemed so graphic that it was removed from the Russian version of the game altogether and censored in a number of other countries. So basically what they're saying is that mission was one of the most gruesome and most extreme missions ever in Call of Duty history, and now they're trying to remaster it and bring it back into Call of Duty for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, in my opinion, do I think this is a good idea for them to be bringing it back? It kind of depends on the age range of who's actually going to be playing this game. I feel like in the past, whenever it was around Modern Warfare 2 and all that, kids didn't really have the way of just going and buying the game. It was more of parents kind of kept an eye on what they play. Nowadays, nobody really cares because you look at the way the games are nowadays. GTA 5, whenever it came out, it was one of those things where you actually had to be like 16, 17, 18 years old before you kind of had that maturity to play the game. Now you see 10, 11 years old kids, even like 8-year-old kids on the game, cursing, swearing. Like, it doesn't really matter at this point. But moving on here with the article, getting back on topic, Kurowski is admin through the Infinity Ward and will not be censoring or removing missions before the public get their hands on it though. Now, other than that, that's all the information that I have for you guys. Like I said, if you guys kind of have anything you guys want to add on to this information, let me know in the comments what you guys are hearing, what you guys think about all this. Do you guys think they're going to be pulling this mission out of the game, the No Russian mission, and censoring some of the more interesting topics, I guess you could say? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, do not forget to drop a like. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And also, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn that notification bell on. Like I said in the very beginning, if you guys are a fan of anything Call of Duty related whenever it comes to updates, patch notes, DLC, weapons, and game modes for Black Ops 4, or just staying up to date with anything Call of Duty Modern Warfare related, or even Call of Duty Mobile, I do upload information on COD Mobile whenever anything important does come out. So if you guys want to stay up to date with any of that type of stuff, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss out on anything. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and drop a like I said, if you guys want to enjoy, don't forget to drop a like. It's always much appreciated if you do so. But if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, links to all my social medias are down in the description, as well as my sponsors. So if you guys want to help support me, you guys can click those links down there in the description down where it says sponsors, and you guys can get yourselves some discounts at any of the websites and help support me. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and head down in the description down where it says merchandise, if you guys want to go ahead and get yourself some of the Hype Nation merch and rock the brand, feel free to do so. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dina Hype. I'll catch you guys next one. Have a great day. Peace.